friends and children of the Yishun community of Singapore, we have put together a little video in tribute to Abdul Baha. Now, this year marks a very special year for the Baha'is of the world as we commemorate 100 years of Abdul Baha's passing. Now, his name, Abdul Baha, means servant of God, and he is the eldest son of the prophet founder of the Baha'i faith, Baha'u'llah. Now, why do we commemorate him? Because he is a perfect example of his father's teachings of oneness of God, oneness of mankind, and oneness of religion. We remember Abdul Baha through the stories of how he lived his life and how he treated others with so much love, understanding, patience, and generosity. So please enjoy the stories that we have put together for you.
Hi, I am Brendan. And I am Marley.
Hi, my name is Hong Shun.
Hi, I am Jalen. And I am Tyler.
Hi, my name is Sabrina.
Hi, I am Anis. Hi, I am Agana.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Mr. Gray Gray.
Okay, hi, I'm Zhang Zi.
I'm Ian.
We are going to tell you a story about Abdul Baha and his court. Abdul Baha was going to entertain the governor of Akka before the day arrived. His wife went to the tailor and ordered a fine coat for him. When the day came, his wife laid out the new coat for him, but Abdul Baha asked for his old coat. He could not accept the new coat that his wife had ordered for him. He said there was no reason to spend so much money on a coat just for him. With the same money, he could buy 5 simple ones like the one he normally wore. Then he would have a new coat and still have 4 coats to give to others. Abdul Baha was indeed a selfless man.
And my favorite story of Abdul Baha is when Corinne True went to Haifa to visit him. It was a time when the beloved master had a lot of problems, not only opposition from external forces, but also within the community. And at the same time, the Persian believers were being persecuted. The beloved master knew that Corinne True had come with signatures and petitions from the American believers to start the Wilmot Temple. So he told her to go back and start the process. So Corinne True went back and headed an all-male committee to kick off the construction of the Wilmot Temple despite a lot of financial and economic challenges. Eventually it was built. So it goes to show that the beloved master's intuition of having a woman to lead the all-male committee worked. That's it. Bye.
Today we are going to tell a story of Abdul Baha and the coach. One day, Abdul Baha wanted to go from the city of Akka to Haifa. He went to take a regular coach. The driver was surprised and must have asked himself why Abdul Baha, who was such a noble man, would ride in this thick coach. Surely your excellency would prefer to travel in a private carriage, he exclaimed. No, replied the master, and he traveled in the crowded coach all the way to Haifa. As he stepped down from the coach in Haifa, a fisherwoman came to ask for his help. All day she had caught nothing and now had to return to her hungry family. Abdul Baha then gave her a good sum of money, turned to the driver and said, why shouldn't I ride in luxury? Also many people are starving. Abdul Baha always thought of others and practiced justice. Because justice is more than being fair, we need to share what we have with others.
I would like to tell you a story about Abdul Baha and the Black Rose. So one day, Abdul Baha and some of the Baha'is, Mrs. Kinley and some of the Baha'is, they went to the poor part of New York. They walked down the streets, but there are some children there, some of the boys there saw Abdul Baha, they throw sticks and stones at him and make fun of him. Then Mrs. Kinley told the boys that it's unkind to make fun of Abdul Baha because he's a perfect example of God and he suffered for for mankind to bring the message of God to them, to humanity. Yeah. So Mrs. Kinney invite the boys to her house on Sunday because Abdul Baha will be there at her house. But Mrs. Kinney never know that the boys will come to her house to visit Abdul Baha. But on Sunday, these boys were dressed formally and went to her house to come to see Abdul Baha. So she was surprised, and Abdul Baha welcomed them with a big hug and big smile. And then one of them is a black boy. So when Abdul Baha saw the black boy, he gave him a hug and said, "Here comes a black rose." And after that, the children were all surprised because they never saw Abdul Baha being so enthusiastic about the black boy. And it taught them that when Abdul Baha divided the sweets among the children, they were all very happy. So it taught them that children, people of all races, were of different colors, were all beautiful. We all belong to the same humanity, one beautiful human garden.
You know, Abdul Baha was a very humble man. Many years ago, friends wanted to give him a great titles, but he only wanted to be called Abdul Baha, which means servant of the glory. One day, some wealthy friends who respected Abdul Baha very much arranged a specially dressed boy to carry a fancy bowl with crystal water and perfume towel for Abdul Baha to wash his hands before a meal. Abdul Baha found out about their plan and quickly washed his hands with some water nearby and dried them with a piece of cloth which a gardener had. With a radiant face, he turned to meet his guests and invited them to use the crystal water and perfume towel to wash their hands. You see, Abdul Baha is always humble.
Louis Gregory was a prominent African-American Baha'i who was invited to meet Abdul Baha in 1912 in Washington, D.C. when he visited there at the home of Ali Quli Khan. That is me. Just before the luncheon, Mr. Gregory received a message.
I got Abdul Baha message.
Oh, thank you, young lady. Can you help me to hold it while I read it?
Okay.
Okay, it says, "Dear Mr. Gregory, you are cordially invited to visit the home of Ali Quli Khan where Abdul Baha would like to correspond with you." What? This is amazing. I must go. But you know, there's a small problem. In 1912 in Washington, people who look like me, sometimes we weren't really encouraged to mix with everyone. People who were black and white in Washington at that time, in my time, didn't visit together very often. Oh well, Abdul Baha is asking, I must obey the master. And so, Mr. Gregory went and waited at Ali Quli Khan's house. "Hello, Mr. Gregory. Come in, come in." "Ah, yes, I'll follow you. Okay. But Abdul Baha's giving a talk right now, and I don't want to make your guests feel uncomfortable. Shall wait here. Very well. Young lady,
Yes?
I see you here again, too. Is there a room where I can wait?"
Oh, it's my bedroom over there.
"Okay, thank you." And so Mr. Gregory went and sat and waited. He waited a long time for Abdul Baha. Finally, something happened. It was time for the luncheon, and all of the guests followed Mr. Ali Quli Khan when Abdul Baha said it's time for the luncheon. "All right, everyone, follow me. We will go to the luncheon room. It's this way, this way." And so they followed Ali Quli Khan and Abdul Baha to the luncheon. But Mr. Gregory had not been invited to the luncheon. I've been waiting a long time. I don't think I can go into the luncheon room. I wasn't really invited. Suddenly, Abdul Baha stood up and said, "Where is Mr. Gregory? We must have Mr. Gregory." "Oh, I don't know where he went. I have no idea. Oh dear, oh dear. I must find Mr. Gregory for Abdul Baha."
Hi.
Have you seen Mr. Gregory?
I don't know. It's just in my room.
Oh no, this is a disaster. Where did you say? Where is he?
It's over there, down here.
Okay, downstairs. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, young lady. I will go and find him.
My name is Anna. Over there.
Zena Yoja, thank you very much, young lady. Mr. Gregory! Oh, thankfully I found you. The young lady told me where you were. You must come. Abdul Baha is asking for you. Follow me to the lunchroom. Okay, I guess I should go. Let's go. Lead the way, good man. And so they went to the lunchroom.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Greg.
They went to the lunchroom and...
Oh, you dropped it.
Oh, sorry. And they were very surprised when Abdul Baha had set the table, especially right beside him in the place of honor, for Mr. Gregory. Mr. Gregory, you must go and sit beside Abdul Baha. Oh, this is a surprise. Okay, I will trust Abdul Baha. And so Mr. Gregory sat beside Abdul Baha, and Abdul Baha stood up and proclaimed the unity and the oneness of humankind to all who were there. The end.
Aww, let me agree.
Thank you.
My honesty, you're so handsome and handsome me. So, you're so fancy.
You were a very helpful young lady today. Thank you very much.
Prefers his brother before himself. Tread ye the path of justice, for this verily is the straight path.
O Son of Man, humble thyself before me,
that I may graciously visit thee.
Abdul Baha's stories give us a lot of inspiration on how we can live our life, and also a reminder to us of how we should be more generous and accepting of everyone and include everyone in our lives, and not be prejudiced and look at people with the same love and
Patience and kindness.
patience and kindness. Yes. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the songs and the stories in this video, and we welcome you to learn more about the person of Abdul Baha and the life that he led on this earth and the legacy that he has left behind.